Hello, everybody. This is another episode of UncleCode Review. We're gonna go to different students, and we're gonna go through their codes and review what they've done, and maybe I have some comments to improve their code. And code review always is important in any software company, especially senior programmers that look at junior coders and give them comments and hints. It's one way of improving the code quality and learning a lot of new things.
So our next student is Roshan. He's 14 years old boy and he joined from 2018.
2018.
Yes,
20
we have
years
so
old
many
now.
students joined from
Okay.
2018.
Hello,
Yes.
Roshan. Look at that
Yeah.
nice
Oh,
smile.
he's now the 14 years old at that
Him,
time.
so
14 years old.
so energetic, so happy.
Yeah, when he was 10 years old.
Then look at that smile. Nice. I like that smile, Roshan. That's
Energetic.
great. Roshan means bright. And I hope your life and future always be Roshan. So
Indeed.
we're going to jump to your code and see what you have done. Let's go and see. So here we do have Tom. Oh, look at the color. Yellow, blue. Okay, let me run first. Oh, well, let me make it fast. Under the speed. We do have two scores overlap, I think around 45 degrees if I'm not wrong. Yes. And they have different color for the border and different color for the area. So the ground, feeling color is different than the border color. So let's see what you have done, Roshan. Begin fill. Okay, when you choose two colors like this, so the first one is the border color, the second one is filling color, the color that you use to fill your closed shape, close whatever the shape is. Forward 100, left 90. So that's a score, right? This is the kind of a score that you have here. Why not use for loops? Because you know for loops. You use for loops at the bottom. Actually, use for loop for that one, but this one you didn't use it. Let me think a little bit why you did this. So
It's evolving as going forward.
I'm very interested to see what's gonna be the third shape. So 490, 190, 190, and 190 because seems you wanted to bring it here. Okay, so then again color red, green, and then lift 45 degree and begin filling, and then begin fill, and then another for loops to draw the green. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. Let me play around a little bit. Okay, 4 in range 4. You can use range, by the way, to because you don't need necessarily to run 1, 2, 3, 4. Range does the same thing. Now I have an idea here. Okay, I'm gonna first run this, see what's gonna happen. Okay, so this is different than what you wanted because you have to back to the corner, top right, the bottom right, and then do the draw. So that's a very important thing. So I understand this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do a little bit of change. Try to think in a different way because you started to go to the left. What if we go to the right? And right degree. Oh no.
What if you make it 5 times? Is the 4 times? I think 5 times will do the job.
Five times yes can do the job. Yes, true.
Range.
5 times can do the job. Yes, 5 can do that. Yes. Then what we're gonna do here is when you reach to 5, you have to go to right 45 degree.
Yeah.
And then here, because again you're not using the counter loop variable, so we can make that one underscore. When you don't want to use it, you can use underline, underscore. So you don't need to choose a name. It's better even. You need to think about it. Range 4, and then 4 times this, and end fill again. So maybe we can say we have something like that. I like to segment my code. I like the segmentation. That little space that I put helped me to look at my code immediately and understand what is happening. So that's this 45 is something separated than the blue and the green circle score. So let's see what else we do have here. Okay, okay, that's good. Another thing that I like to add, such as always, is using variable. I mean, like, for example, what if you want to make this to score smaller? Both of them, you want to make it 50. So you have to come here, you have to make this 50, you have to make this 50. So if I create a variable like side equal by 100, and I come and I use this 100 to change it to side, and I use the same variable, side, so then everything is like as before. But if I decide one day to make it 50, so just immediately I'm going to have 50, right? That's the benefit of having variable. And that's a very interesting things to do. You know what I'm thinking is, I have one idea here, but I'm gonna get a little bit more, need more coding to tell you something. To tell you that what if I do something like that? What if I come here and write 4? Let's do that. I'm just thinking and I'm trying to improvise. So let's say 2. It may work, it may not. So that's what we do, programmers. You know, we come some IDs come to mind, and then we try to test it. It may work, it may not, but nothing goes wrong if it didn't work. Here, I'm gonna write like side, and then I'm gonna write left 90, and then
what if both of them for 5 sides? So well, both of them go for 5 sides. So 4.
I'll comment your code. Then here, I'm gonna go just left 45. Let's see what do I have here first. Okay, but then what I'm gonna do is this. If I say that I choose 5, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. And then what if I choose 6?
5 is okay, but instead of left turn, make it right turn.
That makes sense.
The next one. That just as you did it before.
All right. Yes. Then
now the color trouble.
Color is a problem. So one thing we can do is, if you want to keep it like 4, if you like to keep it 4, it looks like, I mean, you're not changing the thing. One thing that you can do, that you can give a heading to Tom, to keep it, start from this, to keep the concept of the, okay. And then the next is the color. Color is a problem because we want to keep the green above the blue. So, but the first we're drawing is actually the green one. So then the blue will overlap with green. And then unless we do different, we start from, we don't do this. We start from, we do this one. We say left 180 degree. So we give the heading to the other side. And then we draw the shape. I mean, like, let's go for right. And then this right. So now that works.
Cool.
Then we need to have 2 colors. Let's say we're gonna have colors. So we have a bunch of colors. The first color is yellow and blue. And the next colors will be the one that you choose, red and green. Red and green. So then here, what I'm gonna do is I remove this one and I bring it here, and I will go to, now we need a better variable. So I'm just gonna go through this. The first one is the border colors and fill colors. So in colors, and then here I'm gonna write BC and FC. Oh,
Does it
fully
need the brackets? Does it need the brackets? Does it need the brackets on the PC and FC?
yes. And now I go to here, and then I need end fill.
Very nice.
Boom. So with this is called unpacking. So what I do is this is a list of a list, and so this is an error because colors is one element. It's a list of single elements. If I do it like this, I have to write here C0 C1. But when I make it like this, I define what is the shape. Okay, that's getting complicated. Okay, so now. But this is a little bit of advanced way to code with your colors. If you don't want to go through this one, you can just simply write C and then here CL, let's say, and then here you write CL 0 and CL 1. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I like what I did before, so I bring it back again to that one. This is more Python. So I built something that does the same thing but looks, different. One of the things always I say that every single thing, every simple question that you think is easy, most probably because you didn't sit down and spend time to solve it in a different way. That's why you call it easy, or that's why you say, okay, I did it. But the point is, you can really harvest and go deeper and do something really great. Anyway, you did very nice. You did very, very beautiful. What I did here is a kind of advanced level, but I like your code. I'm coming to your code, but that's my job in code review, to come up with something different for the code that you write here. But here, everything is right. What I did here is a bit more advanced level to make your code very reusable for different projects. So that was interesting. That was very nice.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna. Yes, Mason, you have anything to say?
No, I say good job.
So now we're gonna tell you something very important. Very important, Mr.
Very important.
Mr. Roshan. Of course, I wish a Roshan life for you, like your name. But there is something very important to make sure that your life stays Roshan. You have to know something about yourself. You know that you do have a superpower. I want to tell you what is your superpower. You are programmers.
Yes.
What is your superpower?